Hey, how you guys doing? Let's do it to it and go on through it. Okay, we're gonna do some tactics, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to do some games on Lead Chess and try to get our Lead Chess account reactivated. So you guys all gotta, like I say, you gotta pray for me that we can get our Lead Chess reactivated, because I'm really trying to get out there so the team could see us again. So please pray and be with me on this one. Thank you, my friends. All right, let's do this thing. So check. Yeah, this is it here. Okay, dokie. Here, here, and where, oh, where? Darn, I'm trying to think. Where can we do this here? Because if we play here, the takes there, and there's nothing defending this. Do, do, do. Oh man, come on. Has to be something. What am I missing? Oh, is it taken here? Then rook takes, check. Ah, that's it. Beautiful, guys. Wonderful work. Wonderful work. You're doing great. And if you see anything that you're going to do, just let me know, and we'll do our best to get it in there. Okay, dokie. Yeah, we only have 7,000 this time. Beforehand, we had 15,000 we had to make up. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get it and get going. Keep it going, 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 gone. Okay, find a way to win material. Well, that's always the thing we want to do. Win material. So check here. If he checks there, huh? It's too bad we couldn't. I would love to somehow, skewer here with the king being up there, and we could actually win a rook. Now I'm trying to think how we can win material. Because if we try this here, maybe maybe that actually does work. Yeah, I think that does work. Yeah, this does work. Wow. And then you check here, and then wow, that was pretty stellar there. That was cool, 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 cool. We'll do one more, and then we'll do our learning thinking patterns. How we think so we can apply and get better in our thinking. That's what my grandmaster teacher always taught me, was you need to have mind, body, and the technique to be able to do that, because in chess it's not just winning material and defeating your opponent. It's about this one thing: being able to outthink and during the hard times win. Okay, so I know you guys know that. Okay, is this it here? I'm just trying to see if there's nothing I can do here because he's going to come there. Trying to get the king out so that even if he comes here, we have a check that could drive him away. Yep, this is it here. And this is the check that drives him away. Now we come up here, and if he plays there, we check, and we have this covered all the way down. When he gets to h7, our bishop just nabs it. And even if he somehow moves, we bring our king up, and somehow he gets like down here, but we're down. We have our pawn, like pass pawn all the way up there. We'll be able to sacrifice our bishop for the pawn the king would take, and we have queen. So that's the power of having an extra piece. Sometimes you can sacrifice it to actually get a better position and win. Okay, let's take a look here. So we're in check. If we play here, he's got check there. And then that attacks the bishop and the king. I mean the rook and the king and the pawn, not the bishop. Got the bishop on the brain from last time. Okay, we'll finish this one, then we'll do our thinking idea. Okay, what are we missing here? He's in check. Can't play here. Can't play there. Let's see if we play here. I can actually. So here, check here. Is there any checks? I don't think so. He does have this move, but then we can actually queen would check. Because if we try to move over here, we actually get hit with check. And then we get to come here, and then eventually what he does is maybe that is. I'm just trying to see. Oh, I know what it is. If we move here, he'll actually play queen checks. And that's pretty devastating at that moment. Because if he moves his king back, we can actually he'll move his king back there. Actually, that's our king. I mean, we'll move our king, not his king. I'm trying to see a way, which way? Because there has to be a way. I think maybe white's trying to perpetual. That might be what the idea is. I think that's the idea, because there's no way to stop this pawn here. So if we move here, there's a check. If we move back, there's a check. If we move, even if we tried, let's say, excuse me, let's say we played here, check, here, check, here, check, and then we try to check him all the way back, and he tries to get to the 50 move draw rule. But if we play g3 here, and there's a check, and then we come up there, I don't know if there's any more checks. Well, yeah, I guess there is no other checks, because he would have to play here, but he can't because of pawn takes. He can't get to e5 because his pawn's there. This is it. Yeah. Whew, that was an interesting one. Okay, let's do a learning idea. This is enduring and victory. Let us run with patience the race that is set before us. What does that mean? That means that if we can keep studying and keep improving, we can go the distance to whatever we would like to do. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work to defeat higher level players, but if that's your goal, becoming a grandmaster or international master or whatever, you could put in the time to acquire that. That's what that means. And then we'll get that was our ideas for that. Let's see how close the author has. Chess is a long race of endurance, not a quick sprint. I think we said that. That was pretty good, and we didn't even look at it. Great job if you spotted that. That was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful idea for the thinking ideas that we're learning to apply and get better so that we can be the best that we can be. Okay, let's get on to our next couple ones. And then we'll do another thinking idea. Okay. Let's see here. If you guys have any ideas, put it into the chat. I know there's a slight lag on this, so even if we solved it and you've got your idea in, I'll wait for maybe a couple seconds, maybe 10 or 20, maybe 10 seconds, so that just in case the lag is that long, that you can put your idea in. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, dokie. So we have this here. He played A5 here. And of course we know what the idea is. Check, check, check. He comes up. I don't think there's a way to checkmate the opponent yet, though. So that is, even if we had to run, I think we'd still be okay with coming down here and then up. I don't think they have anything that they can hurt us with. So we have that type of an idea, but is there something better than just, doing a move and or playing a move and hoping for the best that your opponent doesn't, defeat you with tons and tons of checks? So let's see. What the teacher is saying, it's a good time to strike. So we have to think about how we want to strike here. Find a way to attack my king. So we have to find a way to attack his king. So what would be the best way to attack his king and to win a piece? Basically, you're going to go for two in a row. You get something. You get to have, as they like to say, you get your investment plus a little more. So, do you see the idea? I'll give you a second to think about it. And if you're watching this on like YouTube or you're watching it on Twitch, much appreciated if you sub on Twitch to help the stream. Also, appreciate it if you do it on YouTube as well. So, very much appreciated. So if we play here, if you spotted that, wonderful, wonderful job. This is a humongous move. You're now threatening mate and you're threatening a bishop. So white has to make all their moves forcing. So like what we said, we talked about it. Now that the bishop came back, the only way to check, now we'll just grab this bishop. And now we're up material and we're so superior in our position. Let's push on for another 2 and then we'll get a learning idea for us. Let's see here. So calculate and win my bishop. So we're going to have to find out, how do we win this player's bishop? And that's a cool thing. There's a couple. Remember, you always look for the most important things of checks, captures, forks, pins, skewers, removing the guard, and those. And then if you can't find any of those, the last one is develop a piece to its most optimum spot without losing momentum in your kind of attack. And even if you have to take a second to just develop to get a better position, do it. So remember, what did we do? We're going to start out with checks first, then we start out with captures, and then what? The third one is what do we do? which we look for tactics like forks, pins, skewers, moving the guards, something like that. All that discover check, double check, not double check, but double attacks. And then the fourth one, which I don't, a lot of grandmasters don't talk about. The fourth one is develop your pieces to optimum plans, optimum spots if you don't know where to go, and then you can make a plan based on it. Okay, let's get back into this. This is the fun part here of finding out how do we win our opponent's piece. I'm trying to see here. Because if we take here, the bishop takes. If we try to push here, the bishop takes, bishop takes. We don't win anything. So let's see if there's anything better. Maybe we can actually play c5 here, which is actually an interesting continuation. Because if pawn takes, he has to take our retreat. And when that happens, we can actually win the knight here. Let's do it. And at this point, we can take here, and if knight takes bishop, we take, and there's no way to stop this pawn from actually queening. So if he takes there, we take here, and then we queen. Wonderful, wonderful job. You're doing great. So let's do on one. We'll do our learning verse right now, our learning idea, I mean, and keep pushing forward on everything that we do. Okay, now that we've done our first one, let's go to our second one. Nay, in all things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. So what is that? If we truly keep pushing forward and we love the game of chess and we want to help our people that we're facing get better, my grandmaster teacher always said, if you truly love a player, you will actually defeat them if they're playing very poor moves so that they can go home and learn and improve. That's the love of chess. And even if you don't win, be a good sport about it and share the love, as I like to say. And if you do win, don't boast and sound like that. That's not sharing the love. Okay, let's see what we have. And so what does that mean? You remain that victory is not just on the board, but in the spirit. Exactly. The spirit of chess, the spirit of the heart, the spirit of love of the game. So just remember that when you are thinking about how to act in chess, if I win, lose, draw, or whatever. And then if you want to help your opponent, you can go to the Skittles room and have fun, and you get to learn and improve. That's so cool. Okie dokie, let's get on to this one here. We'll refresh so that we get a restart on the time. Okay, so the king moved from, excuse me, the king moved from d2 to e3. The bishop's protected by the knight, the rook isn't, so we have to come up with an idea. Do we have any idea where we can potentially checkmate? Because that's what our teacher up here wants us to do, is try to checkmate our opponent. So if you have any ideas, like you're watching this on a recording or something like that, take a second, stop if you want to, and so that you can learn, okay? And even if we get it wrong, remember this, it's a learning lesson, and you can find the correct move then. So that you can improve, we all can improve. Okay. I was thinking first about something like rook e2, check. That's a powerhouse continuation. And when that powerhouse continuation hits, then what is the opponent's response? There is only one move that the opponent can play, and that would be king f4. And is there any response to that we can stop and cause our opponent to get checkmated? He's in a box. Our opponent's in a box right now. One second. Excuse me about that. So we have to figure out how to best checkmate our opponent. If we, the funny thing is, if we play here, it actually allows our opponent to flee. But is there anything else that we can potentially do if it flees up there? It'd be nice if somehow we can get this knight to come here with check, but then he can actually come back after that. One second. After this move from him moving up here, he can come back and grab this bishop. So we can't do that. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Maybe this move actually theoretically is the best for one reason. You actually move here, it's not attacking any of these pieces, which means you might be able to somehow come up with a tactical checkmate. Huh. I'm really kind of puzzled here. If you have any ideas, put them in the chat. Or if you're watching this on a pre-record on YouTube, you can comment in the base if you have an idea like tactic. You could say you could take a picture or a screenshot, paste it in there, and say the tactic is this and the line is this. So just don't. You could do that. So don't worry about. And we're here to help and improve. Wait a second. Actually, we can't. Oh, the funny thing is, I didn't. That was so funny. When we play rook when we play rook f3, the rook guards the bishop, which then allows us to play this move. Yeah, this is it here. And then now we're setting up for the chainsaw mate right here. Congratulations. Let's just quickly take a war game break. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and do some more puzzles. So we have the way we think, we have the war games, and we have all this here. Okay, let's see here. We can't pillage anything, so... Let's see if we can't work on... Yeah, they like that. So, well... I don't have any gold right now. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can't make this guy a little more... Actually, let's talk to our guys, see if we can't build a relation, basically a fun thing to make them like. Because we might even be able to potentially do a coup. Let's see if he likes talking about people. There we go, he does. Sweet. Let's talk about military. He looks like a military. Okay, he doesn't like military. We'll talk to this guy. Let's see. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's, because we're a perfect now, which means we run the city. So we need to talk to our friends here. He likes talking about people. This guy likes talking about people as well. This guy likes talking. Oh yes, we most definitely would join you on doing that. Great. Our relationship has grown. Let's do people. We'll talk about people, see if he likes that. Yep. Perfect. Trying to grow the popularity with our guys. See if they'll. There we go. Keep. Perfect. Oh, he's not interested in that. He's basically interested in. We'll see if let's see about this here. Do it 3 more minutes and we'll get right back into it. There we go. He doesn't want to be disturbed, so. This guy. Oh, Lu Bu. Sweet. I get taught to Lu Bu. There we go. There. Then we'll end on this one. Ooh, prosperity. There was a. All these people went there. Only 2 people want my coup. I have to check to see my warlord. Okay, dokie. Let's do. I'll give it a shot. Let's see. We actually have to. We'll explore. Let's see if they actually bite. They actually won. Cool. It's great. We'll pause here and get back to our. And there we go. Excellent. Let's see what they have for arena battles. Let's see, 10 minutes. It does in 3 minutes, so we'll wait. We'll do a quick 5. We haven't done this in a while. There we go. Castles. Not good to see. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Beautiful there. Let's see, we're going to probably try to break up the center with F5 here. That'd be a strong continuation if it... Oh, okay. We still can play this rook move, and then oops, F5 now. We have it same on the queen. F5. There we go. F5 now. Let's get F5 in. This is like a crushing move. Boom. And then the queen has to move, and we have all of our forces perfectly positioned for an attack. Interesting. Let's play here first. Takes. Takes there. Oh, probably I should have taken this pawn. That's okay. Let's see back here. Take the pawn. Yeah, it's okay. We have to now, though. Come here. And then we can play this. Getting close, getting close. Here we go. Here. I can't take because of that. Well, I could take there. No. Trying to come over here. So I try coming in here. And here. Now we're doing it. We're winning this. I'm trying to come over here. sure. Hmm. I think I have a draw here. There we go. Let's see if this was actually drawn. I'm just trying to see if there's not any time in this that we're actually winning at all. Wow. Surprisingly, everything was a draw. Let's see up here. Yep. All the moves were 100% accurate. Wow. Okay, we'll get back to some tactics now. Okay. This wins material. Let's see. Check in here, and then you pick that up. Had to think for a second. Great job if you spotted that right away. Wonderful, wonderful work. Oh, oh, there we go. Let's see here. There we go. And then if they attack us with that, we just retreat back. We just retreat. If they push this, we retreat, and this pawn is protecting our pawn. We're winning. Okay, I see. Okay. So if we take, even if he takes there, I think it has to do with bishop here with a discovery. That's a tricky one. Okay. This comes here, takes, and then you come down, and I think that's mate there. Yeah, there we go. We're doing good so far, so good. This move is an important one. Because if we play here, there, all we get is that. I don't think there's, no, because then the king can run. So this one has to be the move. First of all, you take with check, you take that with check, and then you win the queen. You win the queen, and you get a whole rook up. Trying to see, somehow win the queen. Trying to see if pawn push here. What am I missing here? I know that's not it. This she flows right back there. Nothing. That he flows back there. Be nice to play this, but then all he does is retreat back. This is puzzling. Mm. Oh, wow, that was nice. I didn't see that. Whoa. This is interesting. Oh, nice. Okay. This is interesting. If you guys see an idea, put it in. Let's see here. Check. That's covered. He has only one move to go to. Let's start with that move. That's a winner. Let me see here. Ah, perfect. This pin here to that is beautiful. Now we completely win there. Good. We're doing great so far. So good. Um, you're close to check. So we're close to checkmate. I was thinking maybe that up there. Here, I think this is actually sacrificing you win. That's a pretty cool one there. Uh, let's see if we take. We went just in time. If he pushes, we actually come here. If he comes there, we get right in front and we push him away. Nice, nice, nice. You're doing great. You're doing great. This right here. Bam. Wins the queen. I think this is the move here. No? Hmm. So that's not it. Oh, nice. Let's go back, take a look at that. So you make way by doing this, you make way for this bishop to come in. Nice. And that's how you get that. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom, as I let's say. This actually will win a rook in the corner. See, we're starting to do better. We're getting it. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? That's how the turtle won. Slow and steady. Let me see here. This is check. There. Oh, takes. Takes. And then mate the boot. Are actually queening. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's get this thing. We're so close. So very close to victory. Uh, so if we come here, it comes over. We come up, comes here. We check, and we win a rook. There we go. Oh, wait a minute here. Hold on. Oh, we need to take a break. We're not seeing the moves. Let's see what we got here. Let's I was talking about people about this guy likes talking to. This he likes talking. This one likes talking about. I think this one likes. He likes talking to people about people to help make the area a lot better. There we go. Cow now has full ownership of the thing. We'll do 3 minutes and that's it. Trying to talk to the guys, trying to help them so that. All right. Let's do this. Now we just talk to our guys. Okay. There we go. We're gonna make the world a better place. do this one here and then get back into it. Three, there we go. We got these bandits. Let's see if we can't. Let's do our tower duty. Let's see what this is. Let's save here. I only have still 2 officers that wanna. Alright. We'll do this, pull out of here. Do our tournament. Let's see where we are so far in the tournament. Perfect. Come on, come on. Let's see if there's anybody. We'll give it 5. We'll give it 10 seconds. 1, 3. Ah, perfect. There we go. Might play if he's going to do the exchange. Oh, so let's outplay him. Gotta come in. trying to figure out if there's, you could come here. Let's try here, attacking there. It comes here. So if it takes here, come back, we win. I think this, let me see, actually, this is interesting. Because if we actually take here, replace there, come here. We still don't get anything. There we go. trying to. We're hanging in there. Let's see if we can't build a fortress. Nice. Let me see here. What could I have done? still. Let's do some more tactics. 1 sec, I'll be right back. I'll put this on for you to watch other people play. Alright, let's do it. Well, X out of here. Do some more tactics. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material. There we go. Let's see here. See if we come here. Ah, we win the queen. There you go. So we're doing it. Perfect. We're almost there. There we go. We're winning, winning, winning. Oh yeah, because the queen has to guard there. Gotcha. Go, go. Sorry about that there. Trying to see if there's anything. Calculate the path forward. Ah, oh, here we go. That rook was gonna fall, so we got it. Here we go. That's mate. We're doing good. Now we're catching a break. Okay. There we go. We're doing good so far. We're working this. Good job. Hmm. Let's try this now. There we go. There we go. Doing good so far. How we doing? Perfect. We pushed over. So we're 4,900 away. And we got this. Nope. Oops, that's blunder. Can you find a way to win my bishop? There's the mate. There we go. There we go. Yep, got it. We're doing good. We're really getting in the zone now. Take here. There we go. Ooh, nice. We're into the red now. The red zone. Can you play checkmate soon? We're gonna have to find checkmate. Let's see if we can find it. Is there a checkmate? That is the question. Okay, dokie. Ah, I'm thinking check. Oh, interesting. Check, check there. I believe this is the combination that's going to set up for the mate here. There we go. Right there, right there. Great job, team. First of all, you play here. I think we just... Yeah, well, if we play here, then he plays there. So I'm thinking that this is the move here first. And then we check. And then now we do the win material. Oh, nice. 5. We get 5 points now. I gotta find a way to win the night. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any way that we could play red takes rook. Say red takes rook. I mean, rook takes knight. Bishop takes knight. I mean, the rook takes knight. Bishop takes rook. Rook. Bishop takes bishop. So right here, it's this move here. Do, and then do. Ooh, I think it has to do with a check first. And then this is what happens. Yeah, sometimes you have to think the in-between moves are what actually get you there. So we're only 4,100 away. Sorry about that. It's just water's so good. Let's see here. Yep, right there. Bam. Bye bye. 130. Just keep a rocking and rolling. Trying to see if this here, but then he takes there and it covers. But actually, then that's mate. Yeah. Gotta move the king. Check. Now we're setting up for a unstoppable mate. There we go. We're doing great. Check. Perfect. Here. Oh, wow. Does he get checkmated a different way? Here. There. Yeah, he does. He gets checkmated. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Oh, I see why. Because if you played here, he has that to run. So the only way to stop that is there. Okay. Hey, that. Well, learn, learn, learn. So you get better. Let's see if we can win material here. Yeah, this is one of the old classic win the rook in the quona. Hmm. Uh, okay, the pawn. Wow, that was a tricky one. Mm. Mm. Oh, I see why the rook here. As otherwise, what would happen is you you would take here, and then the rook would take. Take would be equal. This way, you actually win piece. Boy, that was a tricky one. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the raid. That was great. Thank you so much. I wonder why this is glitching like that. Hmm. Shouldn't be glitching. Should be on. Sometimes a little glitch, I think, in the old system. Let's see here. Check. And check. And then that's mate. There we go. Alright, this is a really interesting one because you actually get to skewer the rook, so that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, if we take here, whatever it takes, we take the knight. And then what we have to do at this point is just run. And then you're safe. And you're up a whole piece. That's the best. Here, 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 there. Oh, I think we win a rook. Nope. So, oh, that's checkmate. Okay. Let's checkmate. Oh, I think it's this here. Nope. Oh, yeah, you just take. Then rook. Oops, come on, bring the rook over. Rook takes, and then queen takes, and then you win a whole queen. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. That's strong here because you're actually blocking the coordination of the pieces. This is the only way to set up the chainsaw mate. There we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. How we doing here? We only have 3,000. Perfect. We're doing great. We can get this in no time. Alright, there. There. Oh. Okay, I see that. I missed that there was a piece over in the corner. Ah. It's okay. We got this thing still, though. Don't worry. Tactics, tactics, tactics. Let's see. Queen takes. Ah, beautiful. Then bishop takes. Sweet. And then we have it looks like we're equal. They have 3 pawns. We actually have 6, so we're 3 pawns ahead. That's the cool thing about that. see here. Let's see. Knight takes, knight, queen takes, queen takes check, king over. Trying to spot if there's anything. Obviously, knight takes knight, queen takes. Rook check, king over, check, king up. And that wins the queen. There we go. We're doing it. Okay, we take here, there, and then we come up. There we go. Sometimes it's just taking a piece. Take there, takes. Actually, I think this is just mate here. Yeah. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to do mate. Interesting. This wins a knight right here. That's the whole thing. Not about checkmating, it's about winning a piece. Let's see, is there a checkmating? Just let me see fast. Check, check, check. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So, I think it's just winning a queen. Up here. There we go. Let's see about queen takes. Check. There. This wins a rook in the corner. Nope. Let's see here. Oh, it sets up for. It can't set up for. Let's see if he moves back here. Discover check and wins a rook. Okay, that's why they did that. Got it. Had to think for a second there. Let me see. We're so close. I think we're close to mate here. Let's see what would we overlook? Let me see. Cause check. We can't check here because of the queen. Nothing about taking this. Nothing about well, hey, maybe actually grabbing that does. That might actually work, surprisingly. I think that is the move. Kaboom! I think that, yeah, that wins material. You're just gonna start gobbling everything up. It just gobble, gobble, gobble. This is a beautiful move too. You gotta love this. with a discovery on the queen. An attack here, and the bishop falls. When the bishop falls, the whole deck of cards fall apart. See if we check here with the queen king comes up. So there's nothing there at the present moment. We don't have time to diddle daddle around. Oh, maybe we actually, this is an interesting continuation. Check here, king up, rook checks, king there, and then, yeah, that's it. This cool sacrifice. Wow, that's sweet. Now we have to be careful with a double check right there. That's a check. So the rook actually has to come up and block. And then we actually grab that and it's checkmate. Wow, that's so nice. That's a beautiful one there too. It's those, some of those are like just incredible for positional play. This is an interesting continuation right here because see, we're threatening mate and actually threatening this bishop. This is actually the move. And now we can actually again threaten. And at that point we play here, and when the queen takes, we take, and we're still operation go. I believe it's this here when you queens are there, and I think we actually can mate here after. Yeah, I like this move. Queens, and that wins on the spot. We're doing really good. We almost are in the red zone, as I like to say, and we're giving our opponent a run for their money. We're constantly pushing, pushing, pushing. You never let up until you have victory. And right, this is a check here. Comes up there, and you got the dovetail mate. Yes, that is so beautiful. First of all, you have to consider this type of a checkmate, check there. And when the king moves back, okay, this is getting serious here. There's a rook that's guarding this, I mean a knight that's guarding this spot, so we can't move there. There's a potential check here, and the king has to run. I think that's the best, so let's start with that. Sometimes the first thing to do is to start with the move you want to play. Okay, I'm trying to think. If you see anything, think. My thought is a check there, bishop check, but nothing is working. We don't have time to do anything really. Boy, boy, boy. Hmm. Maybe knight here and bishop there. Oh, okay. Wow, that was an interesting one. That was very interesting. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, that's that. Oh yeah. Okay. Had it in reverse. Okay. First take here, and then you win that. So close to being in the red. Ah, interesting. Take it here, and then we actually pick up a piece with the discovery on the queen. Okay, if we play uh, knight takes, rook takes, there's that combination. Let's try that. There we go. Take there, and boom. That was some good tactics right there. That's oh nope. Huh. Was it this? Interesting. Oh, that pinning the queen. Okay, you got to go in the inverse of it. Here, here, there. No. Oh, wait a second. Ah, that skewer again. Here. Then when he comes back, we do the Anastasia's mate. Great. Now we're in the red as well. So we only need 1,900. We'll get this. Here. That's a brilliant combination. The Arabian mate. Yeah. We're doing great. Here is that leads to. Nope, doesn't lead for me. All because it covers this. Okay. Okay, we're doing great so far. So far, so good. Ah, this This will win a rook. There we go. We're almost there. We're doing it. Ah, perfect. Right here. Right there, and boom. We're up a whole minor piece. Another one. Perfect. Hmm. Bam. Doing good. Yep, there. Wait a second. We take there, he has here. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Then the knight comes in here, checks. Does he run though? I think this one is the move here. Yeah. And then you have to consider now the this actually right here I think is no, he can't because of the king taking this. So you have to push it away. And and then you have checking, and that's mate. Okay. Boy, tricky, tricky, tricky. There. There's the rook. Oh, it's in check. Actually, we have four pieces. Just retreat back the knight. Don't do the pawn, because then you lose your piece. You don't want that. See if we can get one here. Then he plays there. We could actually play over here, and then we actually we win here. Okay, on the 6th. That's what happens. Okay, so close, so close. Ah, here's the mate here. We got one here. See if we can't get efficient mates here. Ah, this one leads to a efficient mate there. This this is the winner right here because you're threatening me. Our win of a piece, either one's got to be devastating. Let's see where are we at here. Okay, we're only 900 away, and we got this thing. I know, it's like, that's a lot. I know. I know. But, okay. Come on. Think. Oh, here we go. Take this here. There we go. We're getting there. We're in there. This is the idea here. In there. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting there. We're taking here. Wins the queen. Yes. Retreat the knight back. There you go. Retreat the knight back. Win material. You've won material. So don't be silly and try to push it. If you play rook here, rook's this is a winning combination. It's crushing. Almost there. Almost, guys. We're getting there. Oh, wow. That was a really big attack there. Let's see. Yeah, the whole exchange. This right here. That wins. Keep going. You got this thing. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. Calculate to win my knight. Oh, this is it here. If that's winning the knight that they're talking about. Bam. Okay. Okay, this right here. And we win a rook. Okay, we're almost there. We're getting there. Great job. Take this here. Come here. Come here. There's no way to stop this. We actually will queen. He's out of the box as it is. Well, let me see. Thinking about an endgame idea. I think this is. Oh wow. He. And that. Wow. That's interesting. So close. We're almost there. One more 100. One more win away, and we should have this. Trying to see. This is it right here. Just check first. Then you check here. Take here. You take there. Yep. And we will stop right here. We did really good. Great job. And I wanted to thank you all for logging on, participating. This was a big fight, but we won it as a team. Remember the Chess Cruncher motto. We always hang up our coats, hang up our hats, sit down, and study when most won't. Team Chess Cruncher does. And that makes all the difference, and that's why we're constantly winning in our chess puzzle battles to become number one. We all are. And remember what Wesley Stowe says, serve the Lord Jesus, I say God bless, and I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Keep the fight and keep pushing forward. Be blessed, my friends. Bye-bye.